So, yeah, what the fuck is up?
Welcome back to Nerd Shit in the Dark. It is our first episode of the new year, 2026, and we are recording on the second day of 2026. And we are your hosts, Chase the Chaz Skripek, and...
Am I Jake Dunbar this year? What are we going with? What do you want me to be this year?
How about you go with the full Jake the J-word Dunbar?
Dunbar. Jake the J-word Dunbar. I can do that. I've told this before. I think it every time. I'll never, like, it was my sophomore year of college, first day of class, and, like, an icebreaker they did was, like, use an adjective, with the first letter of your first name. So, you would say, I'm Cheery Chase, something like that, right? Cheerful Chase, whatever. And, Jay is not a very, like, I just remember sweating, and
I'm off Jake.
I think it was jubilant is what we got to.
Wow, that's good.
But as it's going down the row, I'm like fucking sweating. And I was already like dumb as hell. So it was tough. I've like stupid shit that's seared into your brain. Do you know what I mean? Did you guys get a lot of snow this weekend?
A fuck ton. A literal fuck ton.
Me fucking too. And it's bad out.
It was like that night at your house, but it seems like maybe more. Probably more.
We had fun that night, right? Did you have a good time?
Yeah, I did have a great time.
I know. I want you guys to come back. I really wish you were here. So Miranda, You'll come back? Hell yeah.
As soon as the weather lets up and we feel comfortable traveling again.
Yeah.
We'll be back.
Dude, I need you to know I am in genuine pain from falling in the driveway yesterday. Like, I'm hurt. My wrist is so sore. My neck, my shoulder. Embarrassing as hell. Cars, okay, like my whole life, man. Every time you fall, hurt yourself, I just pop right back up. Because it kind of makes you feel better that you're like, no, I'm fine, right?
Yeah.
And for people coming by you,
they don't want to think you're dead.
Dude, I hit the ground and just laid there and groaned for minutes of time. It was awful. It's embarrassing.
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
Just, I keep doing it, I guess, or don't go out when it's so slippery. I don't know.
I got to shovel the driveway.
You do got to shovel the driveway.
That driveway is steeper than it looks, too. Kind of sucks.
Snow and ice do that to a lot of things, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's another thing. I mean, we got hit by that ice right before we got hit by that snow, so it's just like
I'm well aware of that too. It ruined my weekend.
And I hate the winter. I hate it all around.
Why do we live here?
Skiing, and that's it.
Why do we live here?
Because we were born here, man.
I know, but we just leave. We could go somewhere.
Well, everybody I know that just leaves or goes somewhere like too far, either their lives suck or they convince.
I think you have to have like a friend base.
Don't suck.
I got invited. People wanted me to move to Phoenix, and I had friends there, and I think that would have worked. Because you have some kind of community.
Yeah.
But I don't know that I definitely could not move up to a place where I just like don't know anybody, and it's just not for me, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know how I think I'd do better now in my later years, but like when I first went to college in Lock Haven and it was just me and Nas, like I was fucking a very different person than I am today, but I struggled making new friends there.
Yeah. I guess I made friends well at college, but I knew a couple people. Those aren't the people that ended up being my friends, but yeah. I mean, I'm chatty. It kind of helps. What'd
you get for Christmas, Jake?
Books.
Books?
Exercise bike.
Nice.
Dude, getting old, like, yeah, I will make very damn sure when I have kids that I will give them the same Christmas experience that I had as a kid. Like, I loved Christmas as a kid. Loved it. We didn't have a ton of money, but that was like the one time of the year. Like, my grandmother loves Christmas, so she would just go bananas for Christmas every year. Huge deal to me. Still important. So it sucks getting older and you kind of lose some of that wonderment. But I think that's where having kids and then doing it for kids kind of brings it back, right?
Yeah. Bring it for kids. I mean, I also get just excited about the gifts I get for people too. So like that.
Right.
And I usually, people get me some good shit too. So it's just, I think for me, sure, I'll never be like a kid again. I certainly won't look at the tree like Sora did fucking Thursday morning being like,
was he so excited?
Dude, he went to bed and his entire living room looked entirely different the next morning. Like, holy shit! Like,
That's awesome.
Yeah. So he was pumped. Then we went to his he had a great day. He had a great Christmas, and so did I. And yeah,
that's awesome. Yeah. I had a good Christmas too. I mean, it's just for me, it's just so fun. It's just God, getting off of work for a week is like just heaven. It's just absolutely heaven. What else did I get? Yeah, clothes.
Yeah, I got some clothes too.
We get more money now than we used to.
Then I'm gonna put. I gotta take. I thought I was gonna be able to wear this wearable blanket the whole time. I'm fucking roast, and I gotta take it off.
I'm roasting too, and I'm just in this little thin hoodie. I worked out right before I got on here, so I'm like still hot, and he can't hear me. I'm talking to myself. Are we gonna cut this or should I monologue? I think I'm monologue. I think I'm monologue. You look like the same to me because you're just pixels.
Much better.
You just look like pixels.
That's fine. That's fine as long as I'm not sweating pixels.
What'd you get, dude? Sorry, go ahead. What'd you get? Anything exciting?
I got the new mic for the camera.
Oh yeah, I knew that.
So that was pretty sick right away. Miranda got me that cool book embosser.
You know what's funny? I bet you we have the same one.
Is it a little golden stapler looking thing?
Yeah, mine's black, but yes.
Mine's gold. And
of course.
It says from the library of Chase Creek Beck. I loved it. I was like,
that's neat,
this
right?
is sick. It's super neat. And like it came with like stickers that you can put. I mean, I love the sigil. She got me one. It's like a book with a sword going through it and dragons coming out.
Oh, way different than mine. Never mind. That's really cool.
Really cool. Really cool. So I spent most of my Christmas day just going through all my books.
I know. I need to do that. I don't keep up with it.
Yeah. So that was a pretty cool, unexpected gift.
I got this. Can you see it back there? Kind of, not really. It's
orange.
Tori and I got a group gift. That was my Gleixner gift. Jeremy and I get one small Gleixner gift. I won't get into it, but it was so ridiculous. Where I'm like, God, we're so old. We got one group gift from my aunt, who's a lovely person, and we opened it together. And it's the only thing that we went nuts for. It's a bird feeder with a camera on it. You know what I mean? That records that. I'm like, oh my God, we're so old, but we were genuinely excited for that because I sit and watch the birds.
Those kind of gifts are the ones that
the ones you're not totally expecting, like that embosser that you're talking about.
Right. Like I didn't ask for one, never even thought about it, honestly.
What'd you get Miranda?
Oh, I got her this really nice, it's like a foot and calf massage machine. So all of my gifts for basically everybody except my sister, everybody got some sort of massaging thing. Like we got my mom. It was like a $2,000 massage chair, but it was on sale for Black Friday for $600. So the basement now has a fantastic massage chair.
Nice.
Miranda has this great foot massager that's right in our Zen room now. I mean it's fucking awesome. I love this thing. It's so good, dude.
Yeah.
It's so good. Like. The only reason I think the chair is so expensive is because it's a whole chair. What this thing does to your feet is better than everything that chair does to the rest of your body.
Wow.
I'd say that. And it's still a good chair. I got my dad a knee massager because he's got a bad knee. And I got his girlfriend a head massager.
Okay.
So I kind of had a theme of like, I want everybody to feel good. I want everybody to feel good.
I love that for you.
Yeah, and everybody really liked
Everyone
what
was
they
happy?
got. Yeah, I usually get trinkets.
Fun
I'm a trinket buyer for because people don't buy their own trinkets a lot, so I try to buy trinkets. This year I was like, how about instead of trinkets, I just
fix their bodies.
Give them all a good rub.
Nice.
Yeah, I feel like I'm forgetting some
stuff.
gift, but I mean, I got a cool Godzilla poster that I can't wait to put up.
Nice.
That's gonna be fun. Lego set. Little Lego set.
I was pretty excited about the exercise bike. She spent way too much money on it, but I'm pretty excited about it.
Yeah.
It's just nice to be able to pop down for 20 minutes during the day and like during the workday and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm happy about that.
You're talking to a guy who lifts kettlebells in his van. So
right.
I get you.
Right.
I get you, Jake.
I was excited about that.
I understand you better than you understand.
Did you get Lord of the Rings tickets or no?
Oh, I didn't. Oh my God, I forgot all about that.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think it's too late?
I mean, you definitely can get tickets. I can't say that you'll get the ones next to us.
I will look into that.
But it's okay if you don't. So
yes.
I think I sent you my seat numbers.
You did.
Okay, cool. So you can check.
I didn't pull the trigger at that second.
And they weren't that much money. I mean, they weren't as expensive as they could be.
They weren't. They weren't.
It was like $150.
Yeah, which
it's
any other day except like the week before Christmas is a reasonable amount of money to ask from me.
Yeah, I just think that's not that bad.
Yeah, no, it's not. No, it's not.
You know, $75 a seat to see a movie you've seen 20 times.
20. Jesus. I wish it was only 20. I don't wish it was only 20.
But anyway, so yeah. So I got that, and then Tori, my grandma, and my mom are going to see Chicago Chicago the musical in Pittsburgh. Right. So that's nice. Yeah.
Nobody wants to go to the actual Chicago.
Yeah, I have one friend who lived there, and as soon as he stopped working, he left.
The pizza's good. The pizza's amazing.
I'm sure that's great, but it's only pizza. Is like pizza really worth?
But they don't call it the city that blows for nothing.
Yeah. So yeah, got her that. Got her an Apple Watch. Yeah, it was a good Christmas. I'd like to fucking start the whole break over again, but that's okay. I'm getting a little depressed that I have 3 days left.
Life only moves forward,
I guess. All right. Anyway,
let's do it.
Our MVPs of the year, really quick. Sheets. This episode is sponsored by Sheets. We are Sheets freaks. Yep.
I just had Sheets last night.
I go there literally every morning and pick one of these up. So $3.16.
Yeah, I usually get a Bang or something, maybe a Monster Energy.
$3.15, I think, actually.
They have a new burger. They have like a new set of burgers.
Do they?
Yes, and me and Miranda both got a different one last night, and they were both fucking awesome. As we watched, have you watched any Fallout yet? Any season 2 Fallout?
I have not.
Dude, we finally sat down and watched the first episode. I was so blown away with how good it was. I was like, damn, this
is something
good.
We're talking about. So that is in my most anticipated things for this year coming up.
Yeah,
but
sure. Yeah, we didn't do TV shows.
I cannot believe the lack of marketing that this shit does. I have seen it.
That's fair.
Nowhere. I mean, literally nowhere for a show that had I think the show had like a dozen plus Emmy nominations for the first season on Amazon Prime that can't make a good TV show other than The Boys, which has fallen off. And you have something that everybody loved, and there was no press for this second season. Nothing. I saw no marketing, no anything for it.
I've seen some.
The only reason I even know that it came out a couple of days earlier or whatever is because of you. I didn't, I guess here's the problem. If you didn't know about it, you wouldn't know about it, right? There's nothing telling you that it's happening, which is not a good way to get new fans and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, we haven't watched it because, sorry, go ahead.
I mean, we just watched it. We sat down and I looked at Miranda and I was like, should we start Stranger Things or should we start Fallout? And she had to think for a second. And she said Fallout, but even before the word came out, my TV, upon no button pressing from me, just opened Amazon Prime Video. And I was like,
that's awesome. You're I guess this is what we're doing.
I mean, yeah, let's do it. And I mean, dude, for an hour straight, I was completely entertained.
It's really good, man.
They give you a recap because for me, I watched it when it came out. So
it's been a while.
The recap was nice. And then threw us right back into this world and this story and these characters. And
that's the only TV show I'm excited about this year. So
we will probably be watching the next 2 episodes just over the course that are out right now over the next couple days, just because now we're in it.
I was just having this conversation that I just don't think there were really any good TV shows. I don't think there's been very many good TV shows over the last couple of years. And that's the one that I can say very confidently is just great. So yeah,
I'd say I didn't make a list, but I'd say standout TV shows for 2025. The Penguin and Fallout
was the
season
Penguin
2
this year?
The Penguin was. It might have been the end. It might have been the end of last year.
I think it was last year, the end of it.
I think you're right, actually.
Yeah, it was. It was.
Yeah. No, it was.
I remember
now I'm just
talking about
thinking
it
of like
last Christmas.
other shows
There's nothing else. There's no good
that
shows
came
anymore.
out.
It's all movies, bud. It's all movies. I did watch the first release of Stranger Things.
Yeah, we haven't watched any of it.
Mm-hmm.
So
From what I
got
heard,
nothing on
the
that.
second batch is not as good as the first batch. I don't know. It's fine. It's just kind of goofy. I think the
Yeah.
problem is with me is if you say you like it, that's acceptable. I like that. But if you know, it's just very obviously not in this like realm of like the best TV shows ever. You know, it's just not in that category.
I think there was a time. It was.
It's just not though.
Season 1 definitely was like a standout.
It's hard. Like, but this is my point. You had one season. I think season
season 3 is really good, actually.
Yeah, season 3 is good too. Then season 4 sucked. Was it
See,
season
I
4
like
that
season
sucked?
4, but
Or season 2 sucked.
Season 2 is like the one
But the point is, the
everybody
whole
kind of
show is
shits
just
on.
kind of goofy. You know, it's like the first season is really good. I agree with that.
Tell me,
and now
a show based on Dungeons and Dragons is goofy.
Yeah, but come on,
You're
and it's
shocked by
okay that
this?
it's goofy. I like the show. You just can't
Yeah.
compare it to like the great shows. That's all. That's all I think. And apparently, this next batch, like this second batch, I've not seen very good things about. But it's a good show, and you can have fun with it without it being the best show ever. That's okay too. You know. That's all.
Yeah.
I was fine with it, but I
I'm
don't
still
watch
looking
it.
forward to watching
There's just a difference between watching like when I watch Fallout. I'm like, holy fuck, this is great. This is like, actually great.
You don't think Fallout's goofy?
No, I think
Fallout's
Fallout's
pretty goofy.
great. I think Fallout's
But it's
great.
goofy.
But Stranger Things, like, it's slightly like the dialogue back and forth. It's just bah, 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 bah. I don't know. And they're like, here's a problem that's going to be the end of the world. And then some like quirky girl just goes, I have the solution. Like, I don't know. It's just very, yeah, I don't know. It just doesn't do it for me. But I enjoyed watching the first few episodes. Apparently, I'm not going to enjoy these next ones, but I'll try. I don't know when we'll get to it.
Don't listen to everything you hear on the internet. I'll say that.
I already don't. But here's the problem. I already didn't like the first batch as much as anybody else. So, you know what I mean? So we'll see. I just think it's not for me, but that's okay. I'm going to watch it. But I'm excited for Fallout.
I can't wait to watch the next episode. I'll tell you what, the first episode was, to me, a 10 out of 10 episode of television. That's what I like. It did everything the show does right, but also like put us back and started a new story, and like it did all the things, man. It did all the things. There were multiple times I was laying on the floor watching it, but I just had to sit up. Like I got up and I was like, what the fuck is going on now?
Yeah. Yeah.
And Miranda, she's a classic case of falls asleep while we're watching something.
There was no
She did
sleeping.
not fall asleep for this. She was as alert as I've seen her in
Good. I'll be watching.
years.
I'll be watching soon. I don't know. We'll
Yeah.
probably finish Stranger Things first, which is going to take us a little bit, but yeah, we'll get there. All right. Anyway, what's up? What are we getting into?
What are we getting into? What do you want to start with? You want
Tell me, buddy.
You want,
You're in charge.
I'll
I'm a
talk about my
passenger.
new nerd shit game, and then
Okay, let's
get your
rock
book,
it.
and then we'll move to our lists. How's that sound?
We might as well just do my book in the list because that's where it is, right? Or do you want to do it now?
I guess that I feel like that's gonna take like a big chunk out of the
Okay, I'm ready.
list
Let's do it
talk.
then.
So
I'm
we'll
ready. Go ahead.
Book or
Nope, you go ahead.
okay. So Miranda and I got Kirby's Air Ride for the Switch 2. It's the new
Ooh.
Kirby. Like I think the first one's just called Air Riders. This one might be called Air Riders. I'm not 100% sure the names of the series or any of the games. I heard some good things about this one, so I thought, let's check it out. So I bought it for my Switch, and it's a racing game. But it's not a very traditional in any realm type of racing game. So basically you pick from a list of Kirby characters, and then you have different stars, which are like your cars, but they're like hover star car, and they're all different. The diversity in like what they can do and what they look like are kind of all over the place, but very neat. I started this game. So Jared, me, and Nos actually started it one night to play. Nos had played the one on the GameCube, so he was a little familiar with it. We turned this fucking game on, man, and I was immediately like, oh no, I just wasted $70. Like, this is not good. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Like, the buttons are very different. Like, you basically got to say, you know what you know about basically every racing game? Just throw that right out of your fucking brain. Like, so you hold B to do this like charge boost thing. So immediately me and Jared are just holding B, and then we're not moving. So we're like, what's going on? And the cart just goes on its own, we found out. It goes forward and picks up speed all on its own. You control like left and right and do other things. And it was a lot at once. And like the first night we played like the different game modes. We played like the different races. But there's a lot, like, it's very fast paced. Like a track is usually done within 2 minutes, and it's just chaos. So if you've never played these games before, it was like a holy fuck experience. So then we went to the training
completely
mode,
different, right?
And we learned a little bit, but it's still like, I was still like, I don't know if I'm feeling this game, man. Like even Jared was like, it just kind of makes me want to play Mario Kart instead. And I was like, yeah, a little bit. But then there was something like that happened that night that I was like, I'm going to figure this game out. Like, this is a game that like, it seems like I have to figure it out. But once I figure it out, I'm going to like it. So I like took my Switch upstairs while everybody's sleeping and started hacking at it myself. And I've learned to just really enjoy this game a lot. And Miranda also just started doing the same thing. She's been playing it more than me. And yeah, it was a game that I was like, even when they announced it, I was like, yeah, probably not. But Miranda and I got so into playing Mario Kart all the time. I was like, let's get another racing game. And here's what I like about it, dude. So it's made by the guy who made Smash Bros.
Okay.
And you know how like Smash Bros has been around for a long time now. But when it came out, and even when it was just Melee, it was like, oh, this is a fighting game. But it plays very differently than your traditional fighting game.
Agreed.
That's how this Kirby Air Riders game is for racing. It plays differently than your traditional, but it's really, really good, actually.
But I think that's good that, like, if everything is just the same all the time, what's the point in playing different games?
I agree.
Right? Like, if it's the same as Mario Kart, what the hell is the point in owning it, right? Just play Mario Kart. But if it plays differently, that's the whole goal.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
And
but
also,
I think it might scare people off at first because
you have to be willing to try something new. I think that's fair.
And I think Miranda put it really well because she played it. She played a couple races and she was just like, yeah, it's like you're playing Kirby, but like there's a car. And I was like, yeah, it kind of is like because like there are just Kirby enemies on the field. You suck people up and gain their abilities, and it's got like all the different Kirby characters that you can choose as have different like specials and different things that they do, as do each individual race car star thing. So it's very, very unique. And like typically Miranda and I will play Mario Kart. We'll play like one, set or a knockout tour, maybe two, and then I'm like, yeah, I'm done. But because of how fast paced this is, like we played through all the maps we have unlocked. Another thing I like about it, you're constantly unlocking new shit. So like
I love that.
You start with like no carts, no characters. Yeah.
Yeah, it gives you a reason to keep moving forward.
Yeah, and it kind of tells you like this is what you have to do to unlock certain things. So you have like a checklist that you can work yourself through. And it's very difficult because one, we just figured out kind of how to control the game. Now we got to like figure out how to do like the extra challenging stuff that is built into the game. And CPUs are at level 3 still, so it's like a level like Smash Bros. CPUs. You can kind of set them at a certain level. I think we could probably handle 4s at this point because now we're both getting first and second place pretty often. But yeah, dude, this was a game that I had absolutely no interest in till it came out. I saw good things. I like racing games like this. And I love Kirby. Like, I do. Like, I like Kirby
You like
games.
the little pink guy.
I've always liked that, dude, there's some of my favorite games of all time.
I've never played a Kirby game.
Not just Kirby games, but like some of the like absurder random Kirby games. There's one for the DS where you're just a ball and you draw paint. It's called Kirby Canvas Curse. It is one of my favorite fucking games I've ever played. Kirby's rad. And
cool.
Yeah.
It's also really fun when you don't have very much expectation for something. And then, I mean, that's
And
just
that was
like,
the scary part. I was like, it's $70. Do I want it? Am I curious?
God, it is
$70.
hard when games are $70 to just try them,
But I
right?
pulled the trigger. And at first, like I said, I didn't like it. Like that first sit down playing the game, I was like, oh, God. Oh, Jesus. But you know what? That's the thing about a lot of, like, some of my all-time favorite games are games that play just a little less traditional, and I have to work to figure them out, but I like them more for it.
Yeah.
Baldur's Gate 3, Monster Hunter, those are two games that, like, I love, but, like, they're, like, when I started them, I was like, I don't know if I get this, but because I, like, put the work in to figure out how to play, I appreciate it so
makes
much
it worth
more.
it.
And
Yeah.
it's nice just having a different racing game for me
I
and Miranda
totally
to play.
agree. I totally agree.
Yeah. Yeah. And
I'm
glad
into
she
that.
loves it. I looked at her. I was like, you're going to hate this game. Like right away, you're going to hate it. Because when Monster Hunter Wilds came out, she was so angry about how much she hated it until she figured it out and then loved it. But like, when the controls are so different, you should have seen me and Jared. So first we thought holding B would make us go, didn't. So then we just thought tapping B made us go. Like we just had to like keep tapping it. So Jared and I are just like, we're going, but not going as fast as everybody else. It's
tough when you can't even accelerate in a racing game.
Right. For somebody like Nos to finally be like, it just goes. Like you don't have to press anything. I was like, oh God, you're rewriting the script here.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. I mean, we've just been fucking with that for like a week now. It's funny that every time I turn it on, I see that Miranda has unlocked all these different things. There's shops. It's got like little, like you can buy a garage and like put your favorite carts in the garage to display. And you know, the Smash Bros people, they know how to they know how to take one concept, like fighting or racing, and build an entire world of a game around that. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
You should play a Kirby game, though. They're really fun.
Yeah.
I recommend Kirby and the Crystal Star for N64.
Well, maybe one day we'll see.
Fun fact, until just Wednesday night, whatever night New Year's Eve was, Danny and Ernie both thought Kirby was a Pokemon.
Okay, well, that's a no.
It was a funny moment for all of us. Well, first we found out Danny thought it, and then Ernie just went, I'll be honest, so did I.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, guys.
No, I never played a Kirby game. I didn't play a ton of Nintendo games growing up, I have come to realize.
Oh, wow.
But, yeah. I was a PlayStation kid and then an Xbox kid. Yeah. Anyway, cool. Sounds fun. Again, the subversion of expectations is great when you're like, I'm not really sure.
Yeah.
I had some movies like that on my list for my top 5 movies that.
Yeah. I like anything that just like, whoa, where'd this come from?
Right. All right. Yeah. Well, my new stuff is I've continued Sun Eater.
Mm-hmm.
I read Demon in White. I think we're not going to talk about that. We already talked about that in the last one.
Yeah. Yes, we did.
But this book right here, dude.
Ooh. That's why I wear this green shirt.
Oh, first off, what a beautiful green, right?
Beautiful.
I mean, come on, dude.
That was the first Sun Eater book I had in solid cover.
And the hardcover itself being that green? Come on, son.
Yeah, it's a pretty... I was always afraid taking it places. I was like, I don't want to hurt this cover.
I know.
It's such a nice cover.
I don't. Do you keep the dust sleeves on? The dust covers on? When you read them?
My books? Oh,
yeah.
I do. I shouldn't,
not.
But I do.
Not.
Dude,
I fear that I've already talked to you about this book for hours.
But that's okay. You haven't talked to the shitters about it.
I know. It's
I'll talk about it all the time. I couldn't wait for you to get to this fucking
I know, man.
Book,
it's just the series, I'm not done with it yet, and it's already my 1B of all time. Like, what do you say, right? It's just
look
the
at
best.
this shit. Oh, you can't see this shit, but the
I can't see anything, bud. I'm looking at you in 120p.
Yeah, well, they won't.
Oh, that rocks. That rocks. Turn it away. Don't give spoilers yet.
Ooh, people who know. That's fucking awesome.
I know, dude. Yeah, so I think what's really cool about this one is up until this point.
Ass.
What?
I said Smeagol's fucking ass, I just realized.
it's like up until this point, it's very good. Demon in White is like, it's just unbelievably good. But up until this point, it's a great book. It's an unbelievable book. And it's hard to pick which one you like more between this book and Demon in White because, I just think it's this is, I said this about the last book, but I think this one does it even more where it's just more, it makes its own series, it makes it unique from other series that up until this point, Hadrian Marlowe is just winning. And he has little moments where he's not winning, but in the end, he wins. And that's what's coming every time. You're like, how's he going to get out of this one? Yeah. How's he going to get on top of this one?
Yeah.
And this entire book is just him getting his ass beat over and over and
one
over again.
Yeah.
Just losing and losing and losing. And, yeah, wow. Before we get more into like what actually happens, right? Like I don't want to go into there yet.
That's fair.
We'll go there in like 3 minutes.
Sure.
This book, I cried a lot reading this book. My God, and it's funny because in Demon in White the whole time I feel like I just cheered over and over again.
Sure, yeah.
There's no cheering in this book, bud. Even of course.
Even
at
the
some
things
point,
I love about it.
at some point, Hadrian's going to start winning again, but it's all so bad that there's no cheering for that even. It's so good. This guy, Christopher, what do we have to do to get you on this show? Like, who is your agent? Who do I have to contact? I'm going to start sending emails so often that you have to send me a cease and desist. Okay? We need you on the show. We have questions. We need to know more about you. I'm thinking
I just
we'll
want him
set
to
it
be
up
my
for
friend.
May.
Can he be my friend so he can just talk to me?
Yeah, we don't want you on the show for anybody else. We don't even have to record it. Just let us talk to you.
Yeah, I just want to talk.
You don't have bigger fans
Love
than
his
these two
videos.
guys because this book, oh my God, is it so good? I mean, seriously, the last 150 pages, I just cried over and over again. I'd stop and then I'd start and I'd stop and I'd start. It's a great quality. It's a testament to the characters he's written. Did
you see how I had a trouble? Like I told you, this was my favorite 100%. One, but I couldn't tell you why. I just
is it your favorite one in the end? Like when you look,
I don't know if it's my favorite one in the end.
It's hard,
but it's really good. And I'd say of the first 4, I'd say of the first 5, it's my favorite one.
Okay, here's the problem. I can't say that it's my favorite one over Demon in White, but it made me feel a whole lot more, and it's much more unique. Right, it's a more unique book than book 3, and I think it was like a pretty big risk for him to. It's not, I can't imagine, and I don't know what his deal is with his publisher or his editors, but just going to them and saying, and I know they made him split the books up, but just saying, hey, I'm gonna have this book that's just horribly depressing. The whole book is just horribly depressing. There's actually no part of this that isn't horribly depressing. I mean, honestly, if you think about it, even the beginning of the book, before it goes to shit.
I was just thinking, it starts, because like the third book ends, and it's a highlight moment for Hadrian, but the fourth one picks up, and it's like, oh, actually, he's been in a lot of fucking trouble. He's been stowed away. Actually.
Yeah, he's been stowed away.
Him and his crew have been fucking...
Pretty quickly, but nothing on the Commonwealth goes well. Nothing, nothing goes well in this book. But man, the ending of this book, holy hell, man. The last, 150 pages? Just
I couldn't believe, because I had forgotten
how much they packed into
packed into that last bit. Yeah,
it's
when you were in the 300s and you still weren't like at the fucking visions, I was just like,
and
how much happens?
I haven't read the next book yet, but I do think it was a good call to split these books up.
I agree,
because man, like you don't need anything more to that book on its own. It is perfect.
Where it ends too. It's just like that's where you end this.
It feels like a completion of that story. Man, it has ruined me reading for a while. And it's the testament to this man that I can't read. I think it's going to happen that I've tried to read 2 other books since I finished this to take a break from the series.
And you're just not vibing. And they're books people like.
They're great books, but I think I'm going to have to just go back but maybe not. The problem is anytime I just keep comparing every other author to him, and I'm like, yeah, man, you're not good.
That's why I want him to be my friend. I just want somebody around that talks to me like that. Yeah.
Yeah, he's great. And it's interesting to see. I don't know. I think he just develops as a writer over the course of the series, right? I feel that way. And this is the most emotional of them, right? Like the first one's very philosophical. The second one has some of that, but we're developing the story a little bit more. Third one, whole lot less philosophical, whole much more story.
World building's out the wazoo
unbelievable.
On the third one.
Yeah, this one, it's just different.
Yeah. To stay out of spoilers for even just one more thing, it's like semi-spoiler, but not spoiler. I'm a huge fan of any time you can give me a compelling villain backstory. Like, not just a good villain, but a villain and their whole culture and their whole reason
the
for
world
why.
I mean, I guess that's
and
a little bit of spoilers.
Let's a little bit.
Okay,
it's a little bit of spoilers.
We're spoiling now without crazy. Well, yeah, a little bit. It's just it's spoilers, but it's so good. It's really good. I don't know what else to say, but yeah, spoilers. Let's do it. Let's get the full Cielson history, Cielson background. And it's so good. It's really good.
It's really good. It's in the way you learn it is so cool.
But this is what I was trying to tell you.
It reminded me of Rand learning about the IL. Like, he got a vision.
And this is what I was trying to tell you. I'm trying to read another book right now that we'll talk about in the future, where and this is a known thing that authors do this, that they feel info dumpy, right? That's like the phrase, info dump, where the way of world building is like, hey, I'm telling you a story, and then without weaving it very well into the story, they just dump information on you. And it feels, and I'm okay with it, I've read a lot of textbooks, it feels like reading a textbook at times. And this is a moment, everything that Braccio does, it does not feel that way. It's woven in perfectly into the story that it just, I don't know. And I guess the visions kind of help make that a reality, that he can do that. But my goodness, man, you just feel so in it. You're lost. You're not in the real world. You're in that world. You've gone to a different place, and learning the backstory or learning the histories, it just comes so easily. It's just not, you don't feel like you're reading a textbook. It's really, it's something that I don't think I'd be able to do as an author, writing. You have to be talented, I think, to do that. And he does it. So,
well, I think there's a difference between writing and storytelling. And I think it's not a writing ability, it's a storytelling ability. And
I hear you.
And because that's what you're doing. Because like Robert Jordan, Christopher Braccio, I'd even say In the Name of the Wind, those are three people, Rothfuss, who can kind of weave the backstory of things into the story in a really good way.
Yeah.
And that
I have another good
through
one.
Their storytelling.
We'll talk about him later, but I have another good one who does it.
Yeah.
He's in my top 5.
Ooh.
But anyway, the end of the book, we don't even have to talk about the details of it, but my God, it was unique. It was very unique to go. Our climax was the fighting, and then just to take, it's like 70 pages of just like aftermath, and 80 pages of just aftermath of like recovering and living and not really doing much, right? Like, it's not even necessarily really, really progressing the story in a, in the world sense, but obviously it's progressing Hadrian and Volca. My God, is it good, man?
Well, here's what I think it does really well is you've been through a lot by the time that slow down time comes. And it's the point of that chunk of time, that 20 years or whatever, is so Hadrian gets some time to heal from everything that happened.
Oh.
And I think that he wrote that in also for us as the reader to be like, yeah, in about 80 pages, all the characters you got to know died, and 100 pages before that, you just got to watch Hadrian suffer. We all
watch Hadrian suffer for 200 plus pages. Yeah. Like, actually,
we all need about 60 pages of just floating around in space,
before
we get back to the story for a little bit, and then I'm gonna make you sad 1, maybe 2 more times. Before
like
this
20 more times, dude. I cried 7-8 times. I couldn't stop. Man, he's very talented.
How good is it that he is killing off people kind of one by one, and up until the last person dies, individually you still believe maybe they won't all die. Like, even when Corvo was the last one standing, I was like, maybe.
I literally was on the phone with you going, oh, well, at least they didn't kill Corvo.
Yeah, she's got to drive the ship, you said. I was like, she does, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Fuck. She goes out like a fucking G.
They
Everybody
all do.
does,
Everyone,
in a way.
I know.
Except for, like, what's her name? Polino's girl. She just gets fucking...
Elena,
something like that.
Yeah.
Dude, when she died, because I was really sad there, because like that's the hopeful part of the book. Like, everything horrible has happened right at the start, and then Red Squad comes in, fucking Red Squad comes in. They start the rescue. They're getting over the fodder characters, but you think our main cast are gonna make it, and then she died, and I was like, oh, that's so sad. She's like the sweetest person of the group. She's the mom, Alara.
That's her name, Alara.
And then. So, like, for about 20 pages, you're still like, how's anybody going to pick up from this? And then, boom, Krim's dead. And boom.
Krim was the worst for me, but that's okay.
Dead. Boom, Polino's dead. It's just like, holy fuck, dude.
Krim's
and, like,
was the worst
they're not just
me.
dying. They're getting these moments that just...
Yeah, moments over and over and over again. You wouldn't think he'd be able to do 5 of those in 30 pages, and he does. Go figure. Yeah, and what's crazy, though, is I also read this in the perfect setting for me. Like, all of that is so good, and clearly the climax of the story, and just the exciting, that's the rising action, that's your climax. It's so good. Yeah. And for me, everything after that is so much better. Like, everything after that is, like, the best part of the book. It's the best part of the series for me. Because, like, again, I just love it. Like, okay, I could sum up what happens in the last 80 pages in like 4 sentences.
You could,
5 sentences, and it's the most impactful part of the whole series for me. So it's pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. So, yeah, I'm excited. We'll see where we go now. I was very into that. I don't know how else to say it. I can't. Yeah, I'm just excited. I'm like sad that I'm going to finish this series one day, which is the best compliment I can give.
I mean, you're over halfway there, so it's...
Oh, that's devastating.
Yeah, but it's good.
Yeah, but it doesn't feel like it because the first book is so detached from the actual story, in a lot of ways.
Dude, that's what I mean. When I tell people to start it, I'm just like... I tell people it's probably my least favorite, but I still really like it. It's just the rest is really good.
I'm thinking next time we record, I'll have my special version, so I'm excited for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's move on. I love it. That's a 10 out of 10 book for me. They don't come any better than that. I've only ever read a few books ever that I've liked more than
actually, before we move on, I just want to read my text from you the night you finished it.
Oh,
so the last conversation I had with Jake was right before what's her name died?
Octavia
Corvo.
Yeah. Corvo.
Octavia Corvo. Let me see, Jake. And
I sent a lot of text messages.
Up to this.
Dude, rip Corvo.
You already have it up or what?
Yeah.
How come I can't find it?
I don't know. They're just text messages, but they're pretty easy.
Oh, it's because you... Okay. I saw the picture of your bookcase, and I thought it was the picture I took of it when I was at your house, not the one you sent me like a week ago.
Do you have a good picture of my bookcase?
I have a couple.
Why are you taking pictures of my stuff,
These
dude?
are the 4 text messages I got in a row. Half mortal, half mortal! Lots of exclamation points. Rest in peace, Krim. My second favorite character gone, but not forgotten. Heart emoji. I have to stop now. These are all caps, by the way, everything. I have to stop now. I loved Krim dearly. I want a Jadian knife. Rest in peace, my friends. And then finally, I can't believe this. I have to sleep. What a series. 1A, Wheel of Time. 1B, Sun Eater. Wow.
Okay, you got to go to the next set of text messages about this, because that's the first set. That's not when I finished the book.
No, that was when you finished the book.
No, it's not. Nope. I'm looking at the next ones. That's when I called you after that. The next day I called you and I was like, oh, well, at least they can't kill Corvo. if you go down, I said, well, I'm not going to say what I said.
Oh, you're right.
Here we go.
Oh, shit.
Here we go.
Sorry, I wake up to a lot of texts from Jake. Also in full caps, R.I.P. Corvo. Holy fuck, I'd lay down my life for the Red Company. 3 of these. She said, I know what you are. This is horrific on my mentals. I've cried 3 times in the last 20 pages, and we haven't even talked to Tor Gibson yet.
What's the next message?
4 times?
What's the next message?
5 times.
What's the next message?
6 times. Finished. Better than Demon in White. All periods, all serious. I'm at a loss for words. I'm a changed man. That was unbelievably good. Lost for words. I'm blown away.
To put it, even as I reread those messages, I could sit down right now and reread that last 150 pages again. Like right now and be disturbingly happy. That's so good, man.
Yeah, when I was checking on where you were at and I was just reading like the pages near where you were, I was like, oh yeah, this shit's good. This is good shit right here.
Yeah, God, I forgot. Honestly, rereading those texts put me back in that headspace. Yeah, well, and I finished that. So I finished that on the 23rd, and then the next night is when that book went off on that auction, and that's probably what contributed to me buying that book. So I'm excited. Yeah, I got a first edition of the first book, signed by Christopher before the book released, with a little quote on there, so I'm very excited. Yeah, very excited. Anyway.
For shitters watching this video, if you look at Jake until we started talking about this book, you will literally see a fire and a light come into his being.
God,
you can watch
so
him go
good,
from looking like this the whole time to just like...
Yeah, it makes me happy. Not a lot makes me happy.
And this book made him cry. That's the beauty of it, too. It made you cry a bunch, and you love it. Oh, like, it's not a happy book. It's not a good...
It's quite literally the saddest book I've ever read.
It's like the second movie in a trilogy when that second movie is like the dark movie, like The Empire Strikes Back or The Dark Knight. Like, it's the one where like just bad shit happens, but you love it for it.
It's hard to talk about unless you've like read it. I can't even describe it to people, I don't know. Just you gotta read it. Let's just end it like this.
You're the first person in my personal life to read it. It's very hard.
Let's end it like this. If you like fantasy, and you even slightly like science fiction, but it's not science fiction. If you like Star Wars, if you like Red Rising, you are doing a disservice to the genre to not read this guy. It's a disservice to yourself and the genre to not read this. And if you don't read this, I will judge you. I would judge you like my college roommate right now. He's like, oh, I like it, but... And I'll tell you something. His opinions are irrelevant to me now. So we'll see. We'll see if he gets better. He just got to, in Demon in White, to the I don't want to call it the gladiator scene, but the Colosseum scene, So he has been just okay on it up until that point. And then he goes, okay, that was pretty fucking cool. So anyway, let's move on. But please read the series and please talk to us about it, because I love anybody saying that it's the best.
I'm still working on my Shadow of Time review. That'll be up on our channel at some point.
If you spoil anything, I will quit this channel, so... No big deal.
Yeah, no, don't watch my Shadows Upon Time review.
Well, I'm not going to say them. People commenting.
Yeah,
God.
Yeah.
And to be clear, if you want to read these books but don't want to buy them, if we get to 100 subscribers, I'm going to do a giveaway of the first book. So come on, let's help us out here. Okay, next thing. Let's move on.
Yep. So Jake and I decided, since it's the first episode of the new year, that we would do our top 5 lists for books, movies, and I'm going to do video games.
I have 2 video games. That's
2025. And then things we're looking forward to. And, I got stuff to say about a lot of these. So, don't think the episode's almost over as we
No, this is going to be a very long episode. We got a lot to say.
We got things to say. And like some of these things you've probably heard us talk about. So I won't go too deep in the ones I've already talked about.
Yeah.
But, yeah. So I'll start with my video games then, since I'm the only one doing it. And then,
well, let me put 2 in there. Come on, dude. Don't be so selfish.
We have the same 2, so we'll just talk.
I don't know that we do. But
I bet we do. We at least have one of the same ones.
Go ahead.
So my number 5 video game of this
Number
year.
5.
Number 5. Monster Hunter Wilds is my number 5. I know that it kind of has fallen off since it came out, but man, that game started very strong, and they've added a lot of stuff in DLC that I haven't really got a chance to play yet. Yeah, what can I say? It was the new Monster Hunter game on the new consoles, and it plays fun, and it's fucking rad, and you can play with your homies, and you can, I mean, the first weekend it came out, me, Nos, Miranda, and Brad just fucking played this game. It was one of the best Friday nights of my year. Wow. I laughed till I cried. I mean, I just was playing. It's a dope-ass game. It's smaller than Monster Hunter World, I'd definitely say. But it's still good. It's still more of what you like about Monster Hunter. And it was one I was looking forward to. And when I think about that it came out at the end of February and it's been since like April since I played it, I'm a little upset with myself. But damn good game. Damn good game. Damn good Monster Hunter game. Check back in the archives. You can hear me and Nos talking about it like a week or two after it came out when we were really big into it. Some of that has died down, but like still good. That was number 5.
Love it. I have 3, by the way.
You got 3, by the way. Okay. Do you want to go or do you want?
No, I'm waiting until number 3. You give me your 4.
4 is Final Fantasy X. I had played Final Fantasy X a few times in my life, but not the whole way through. This year, I sat down, got it on. I've had it on my Steam library for years, and I was like, I want to play a turn-based RPG. This was before Expedition came out. I just, let's play one that is known as one of the best, and Final Fantasy X is it. It could use some tweaks here and there in some areas for sure.
I'm excited. I intend to play that this year or next year. I'm excited to play it.
Yeah, there are things they could change. The quality of life improvements.
That's
on
what
like
you said. I remember you said the cutscenes, you can't skip through them. Like if you die to a boss, you go back, have to watch the cutscene again.
Yeah, still something they could have got rid of in a re-release. But challenging, fun.
Yeah, I'm excited for that one. I'm excited to play that one.
Definitely, I can't wait for you to play it.
Okay, well, if we're doing games that didn't come out this year, I've got 4.
Yes,
so let me throw one out there. Okay,
that's the only one that didn't come out this year. But
okay, well, let me do one quick. Gears of War Reloaded.
Okay.
Not nothing crazy. We just needed a nostalgic blast from the past with the friends. Mm-hmm. We loved that game, circa 07, 08. Nostalgic blast from the past with the buddies, hanging out, playing that game, getting our asses beat. Fun time. Love it. And it's so funny to see that, like, there's absolutely no way a game like that could come out today and had the commercial success that it did back then because it's so slow paced compared to modern shooters. But a great time. Loved it. We had fun playing it. Probably play it again this year a little bit. That was number 4.
I still want to pick that Reloaded version up and play it. I might even get it for my PlayStation.
I think it's on sale right now.
Just to play it on a PlayStation.
Play it with me, bud. Play with me. All right, go ahead. Number 3.
Pick number 3, my lord. Okay, so number 3 was one, I think I talked about it a little on the show earlier this year. It is Xenoblade Chronicles X. And if you think about it, Final Fantasy X, the 10 is an X. So there are 2 games in my top 5 that are X's. Xenoblade Chronicles X. It is part of the Xenoblade Chronicles series games, which I have flirted with. I have played a bit of the first one, a little bit of the second one, and a good 60, 70 hours put into Xenoblade Chronicle X. It was one that I picked up for my Switch 2 because I knew it had kind of improved gameplay released on the Switch this year. It's a remake of a Wii U game that came out a long time ago that people really liked. So when I heard the remake was polished, really good and worth playing and even better on Switch 2, I got it pretty much right away, maybe a week after I got my Switch 2. And it is the game that I'd say since I've got my Switch 2 next to Mario Kart that I have played the most. And really fun game. It's one of those ones too where okay, let's take turn-based RPG, kind of like what I said about Kirby does for racing games and Smash does for Smash. This kind of has its own feel. I mean, it's got cooldowns and shit, but the way you play, it's this hybrid World of Warcraft meets Final Fantasy 12 type of gameplay, and it made for a lot of fun. And it's built like an MMO, but you play just on your own. Like, it's a single player story game, but like there's side quests all over. You're constantly moving around, fighting things, doing shit. You put a party together, you equip the weapons, you boost everybody up, you do side quests to get different perks for your characters. You get so far, and the game evolves. 20 hours in, they're like, oh, by the way, we're also a mech game, and you can get a fucking mech that you go around and fight bigger monsters with, and it's a game that kind of evolves as it goes, and it really inspired me to want to play more and like dive deeper into the other Xenoblade games. I remember I loved it so much. I was like, yeah, I'm going to stream on our channel all 3 of the first 3 games and just play them. I haven't done that. My autism for the series kind of died after I played it for so long and played this game. But yeah, great time. Right. So I had to put it on my list. Anything on these lists are like things that sat with me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have 2 because I have realized that it's very silly of me to act like I didn't play 5 games this year. Okay, so I'm going to rip off 2 real quick. 1, Battlefield 6. I don't view that as a video game sometimes, which is very silly. But it's my second most played game this year in hours, I think. Just playing it online with friends. Pretty good, pretty fun. You know, considering Call of Duty now is very different. It's more of the old school shooter type game. Loving it. Okay. Then, Final Fantasy VII Remake. I'm 20 hours in. I'm like 80% of the way through the game. I obviously enjoy it. I just have a problem sticking with things. But I do enjoy it. So I'll eventually get through it. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. I just play, like, nowadays, especially I'm playing for like 30 minutes at a time here or there. So
where you can squeeze it in when you want to squeeze it in.
That's right. All right. Go ahead.
Now the next 2 basically go without saying, but I might as well put them in order. My number 2 video game of the year is Pokemon Legends EA. I mean, come on.
I didn't even consider that.
Yeah, we talked about it on this show at over an hour.
You know what I did? I got on my PlayStation and looked at my games.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't consider it. Golly. Sorry. Yeah. Go ahead.
What obviously. A charm. I know some people didn't like it for whatever reasons.
Loved it.
For me personally, it was one of the most addicting Pokemon games I've played in a long time. The changing of the battle system, are there things I'd change about it? Maybe.
Sure.
Like maybe things I'd add to it. I've made the argument that like this isn't a Pokemon badge game, it's a Pokemon Legends games. They're different, so you shouldn't throw these game mechanics into a open world walk town to town based game, and you have the perfect Pokemon game.
I agree.
This I mean,
and make it a little bit harder, and I'll be
make it a little bit harder, but also like getting used to the new battle mechanics, and like some of those battles are pretty hard. You go to that one where you have to fight 10 trainers in a row. I know. I think I just want a gym, and that's okay. And in Elite Four, like we said, we're on the same page. Great game. I completely forgot about it, which is absurd. Yeah. You can hear us bullshit about it for an entire episode of this show. It's kind of a couple if you think about it. You know, we didn't know how we were going to feel about this game coming out. I wanted to love it. You were kind of worried you were going to hate it. And we both couldn't stop playing it.
Yep. Loved it.
Yeah.
All right. Pokemon well, my number 2, let's do a different number 2 for me.
Okay.
Mine was Split Fiction. Tori and I are 13 hours into it. It's the perfect game to play with a significant other. It has like all different genres of a game, or your buddy, but it's like it has all kinds of different genres into one game, which I love. You know, like if you play with somebody who doesn't play video games, it's cool because they get to try out multiple genres of game. Like, you know, it goes from like side scroller to 3D platformer. I think it's really fun, man. We're enjoying it. I'm like kind of sad because I'm worried we're about to beat it. So big fan.
The bit that we played together, that you and I played, was
fun.
A lot of fun.
I could play it all over again. Okay, we're wasting time. Yep. We're so wasting time because the best game of the year is so above and beyond the best game of the year that it's worthless to talk about other games.
Yeah. So let's do 3, 2, 1. Why didn't you go?
Because I didn't want to. Clear Obscure Expedition 33,
Hollow Knight
Game of the Year. Oh.
No,
you didn't even put that in your top 5?
I know I
That's
didn't.
That's so terrible of you, dude.
I didn't.
I really expected that.
It's an honorable mention for sure. It was great. It is great. I love it. It's just all of these kind of have a story to them.
Clear Obscure Expedition 33 is my favorite video game of all time.
I mean, I texted you when we were playing it. I was like, I feel like I'm playing one of my like games that I'll be remembering for the rest of my life.
It's my favorite game of all time.
It's a great video game.
Pokemon games when I was a kid.
Right.
As an adult,
fuck, what a great game. That's another one you can hear us talk about multiple times on this podcast.
As an adult, I've not played anything even close to it. It has cost me a lot of money because I bought a whole new console and a bunch of new games just trying to recreate that experience. And I can't, and I won't. It's the best game ever, and I love it so much. And it deserves every award.
I forgot. You played it on your Xbox, didn't you?
I did.
Wow.
I know. And you know what's funny is I've almost gotten rid of the Xbox, but I won't because that's where I have my game. Like, that's where I have it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do know exactly what you mean. It's also on my Xbox.
It's so funny.
Yeah.
But it was the best. Above and beyond.
Everybody knows
special.
This. It's the game of the year this year. It should
be the game of the year next year.
It's the return of the king of nomination and wins of its genre, of its class, I guess, video games. It does everything right that one of these games should do. And you know what's funny, Jake? I remember the first day I saw anything about it. It was your birthday. We were eating breakfast, and an Xbox showcase was on, and they just played a trailer for it, and I'd never even heard of it. And I was like, that looks awesome. I'm going to keep my eyes out for that. And was it a long way.
What's really cool for me is until that point, I wasn't playing video games at all. Like, literally zero any video games at all.
You only asked me about it like a week, maybe the week
into it coming out. Yeah.
I was like, I took off work to play it.
I had just been seeing some stuff on Twitter about it. And for whatever reason, I mean, I see stuff on Twitter about other video games, but for whatever reason, it just, I don't know. I don't know what it was. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to give this a try. And I was obsessed with it right away. So, yeah, what an unbelievable experience, man. So great that, like, I made Tori come watch the cutscenes because they were so good. You know, I think I was a little bit depressed too when it came out. And it, like, I don't know. It really just worked for me. I just love it so much, man. It's all time. It's my favorite game of all time. So, love it. Love it. Let's move on. Cloud Obscure, Expedition 33. I know you've never heard of it before.
Yeah.
It's the best.
This is the first time you've heard it.
It's the best, man. If you want to play it, if anyone wants to play a single player game, it is the peak experience for me of a single player video game. That's it.
It's a mixture. It takes everything RPG video games does, turn-based RPGs, and molds it into one perfect package. When Jake asked me what other games he could get like it, I was like, I don't know, because there's nothing exactly like it. Yeah. There's just things that it takes stuff.
Yeah, I'm chasing that dragon, though.
Yeah, you sure are.
Movies?
Movies? You want to go to movies next?
Movies. I have two honorable mentions.
Me as well.
Go ahead.
Wait, I have one honorable mention.
Go ahead.
And it is Avatar Fire and Ash, just because I was surprised at how much I really liked it, and it has the effect that even my top movie on my list has, where I just keep thinking about it, and the more I think about it, the more I'm like, yeah, I really want to watch. I've never wanted to watch an Avatar movie immediately again. I would watch this one again. I had that much fun watching it.
You couldn't pay me to watch that movie. Love that for you. Okay, two honorable mentions. One, this movie Warfare. War movie with, oh god, what is that actor's name? Now I'm gonna have to Google it. I'm sorry, I'm gonna waste time here. This is embarrassing. This is called Unprepared. God, just cut it. Will Poulter. That's what I'm thinking of. Will Poulter.
Will Poulter.
Do you know who that is?
I do know who that is.
Yeah. So very good movie. Other years, it would be up there higher for me. I haven't seen a good war movie like that in a few years. Really enjoyed it. And I can't believe, I just had to throw it out there, but I can't believe this is not going to be in my top 5. Weapons is not on my top 5, and I loved that movie. But it's just too much good shit this year. What a great year for movies, man. I've said it 100 times. This is a year of movies for me. I moved off of TV shows. We talked about Weapons on here. I loved it. As a movie-going experience, I was so enamored. I was just like in that movie theater setting, so happy. Loved it. Loved Weapons. But it's an honorable mention because the list this year is very tight. So, what's your number 5, brother?
My number 5 for this year, Karate Kid Legends, is my number 5. Did you get a hair in your drink, dog?
Coffee grounds.
Oh, okay. Better than a hair.
Sorry.
No,
we can start that over if you want. Terrible.
No,
leave it in.
Karate Kid Legends is my number 5. This was one I didn't even care to see this movie this year. When it was coming out, I was like, oh, that would be fun for me and Miranda to go see. And then I heard not good things about it. So I was like, oh, well, I guess I won't waste my time.
Right.
And then Braden and I did that karate episode, our last episode in July, karate episode, and we watched it. And both he and I were locked in and giddy watching it. Like, what
fun.
What more do you want out of a Karate Kid movie than this? You got this charismatic lead character as, the Karate Kid, but not like a douchey charismatic, just like you'd almost think he'd be kind of the nerd kid, but he's actually pretty charming. And like the girl he plays off is really good. You got Jackie Chan and fucking Ralph Macchio coming being the Karate Kid instructors. And the fighting is good. The way they like implement like Street Fighter kind of graphics into like how they announce the tournament fight shit. We finished that movie and both Braden are like, what the fuck were these critics talking about? Like, what did they want out of a Karate Kid movie? And it's just good too. Like, there's a solid story there. It touches you. Like a lot of when people make these lists, they're talking like what's going to be nominated for the fucking Oscars. I'm talking about the movies that just made me have a fucking
nothing wrong with that.
At the theater.
Love that.
And Karate Kid Legends.
Love that.
Is that. What
Love
is your
that.
number 5?
Begonia with Jesse Plemons and Emma Stone. Wow, dude, I've watched it twice in a week. But my 5 through 3, I think could all just be swapped around. I've even swapped them since we've sat here.
Wow.
I might swap them again.
Jesus.
Begonia is great, man. Jesse Plemons is so talented. Emma Stone's so talented. I've watched another movie by that director that I wasn't. Was that Poor Things? Not a fan of it. This movie was great, dude. I highly recommend you watch it. It's weird. But it's just one of those ones though. I had zero expectations going into it and was pretty floored afterwards, which is solid. Like definitely some movies on my list got hurt by expectations. This is one of the ones that really, did the opposite. I had zero expectations and I loved every second of watching this movie. I was locked in and I watched it at home by myself, not in a theater, which is even better. Like if I just saw this in a theater, it might be even higher. Loved it. Loved Begonia.
Yeah, I mean, I remember seeing things about it as it was coming out, maybe a little before it was coming out. And then you've been the one who's talked to me about it the most. So
I really liked it, man. I was really surprised.
Check it out.
I also just think Jesse Plemons is like, Jesus, man, he's such a star, and doing obviously like odd roles.
Dude, have you ever seen Game Night?
No.
He's in that as like this fucking cop guy, funny as fuck, dude.
That's so funny that he
can play
because
funny.
Watch this movie
so well. Oh, I mean,
this movie.
I know him from Breaking Bad. You know what I mean? Like
this
he can play funny like really well. He's got some range. That guy.
He is so good in this movie, man. I grew up with this character, like these people, like the way whoever did his like outfit design might be from my hometown. It's so perfect. He looks perfectly like Appalachia, lower class, just perfect. It's great. I love it. Love that movie. What's your number 4?
My number 4. I'm giving it to Frankenstein. Frankenstein is my number 4 movie of
Can I do a spoiler
year.
For you?
You sure can.
It is also my number 4.
Shut the fuck up. Both 4s. I like that. Yeah.
I mean,
dude,
it rocks. If I were more
another movie we talked about, but I mean,
if I was more into just like a movie being beautiful, it would be higher up. But man,
it is really beautiful. Good. Is it not just beautiful?
It is. If that was like more of what I cared about, then I would be a little bit higher up. If I was, that's Tori's number 1 for the year. It's a long movie
that feels its length, but you're glad it's that long. You're like,
I was very impressed by it because
minute of this.
That's just not my kind of movie, and I loved it. Whereas like Tori, that's exactly that's her kind of movie. Yeah, man, what a great movie, man. It made me like Guillermo del Toro. So I'm ready for the next thing.
He makes some pretty good shit.
That was a great movie.
You have great performances. You have great sets. You have great visuals. Yeah,
it's good.
it's
Good movie.
good movie. I had to put it on the list. It's fun. I didn't even finish writing it. I just wrote Frank. Number 4, Frank.
What's your number 3? I love Frankenstein, man. We've already talked about all of these, so it's a little hard.
Every single one of my movies we've already talked about, but
yeah,
it's fine.
well, not my next one, but that's okay. Go ahead.
My next one, my number 3 is, and it was my most anticipated. It was the movie I was looking most forward to see. It was Superman. Man. It was Superman. I take it or leave it. There's people. It's not a perfect movie by any means. It's not even. It's like when I say this. Return of the King is my favorite movie of all time. Is it the best movie of all time? Debatable, but it's my favorite. Superman, really good movie.
Fun.
Not the best movie I've ever seen. It did everything I needed it to. And it was only 2 hours. I smiled. This was me. Through the final act, I think it was like the whole final act. Just cheesing for maybe 40 minutes straight at the fun I was having and the feelings that I got throughout this Superman movie. It's a chef's kiss. Miranda calls it, and other movies like it, a chef's kiss. It gives you everything you ask for in that kind of movie.
That rocks.
Soup. There it is.
My number 3 is Marty Supreme, which I just saw 3 nights ago.
Made the top 5.
Yeah, I was.
Tell
the
me.
more I've thought about it, I like it a little bit more. I'm not going to go into it too much. It's a movie that I don't know that you would like. It's very artsy. I like the director. He made Uncut Gems, which is one of my favorite movies of all time. Timothée Chalamet will win the Oscar for Best Actor. But the story could be better, right? I don't know that it's one of these movies that you'll just love the story at times. But I had a good time watching it. Yeah, I need to see it again is my big thing. I think watching it again, I will like it even more.
Reaction to me asking it was a little surprising.
It took time.
When you said Torn, I thought you were going to walk out of that movie
it's just different. It's different. It's one of the, what the problem is? Just like Begonia, I had no expectations and was blown away by it. I had all the expectations for this movie, and it was just a different movie than I had expected. Do you know what I mean? It was just different than I anticipated. I think it's a very artsy movie.
But it still made number 3.
I think so.
That's
Again,
good.
I think
especially
3 through 5.
How much you like Begonia.
I think 3 through 5 can be
moved.
Yeah. They're all for different reasons. That's part of the thing. And then my 1 and 2 are just so obviously 1 and 2.
Yeah.
My 1 and 2 are obviously 1 and 2. But the 3 through 5, it's like what kind of mood are you in? So like Begonia's thrilling. So is Marty Supreme. But Frankenstein's just beautiful, right? Like if you're feeling, Anyway, I like Marty Supreme. I didn't love it as much as other people, but I need to rewatch it.
That's fair.
Number 2.
I'm meaning to check it out. Number 2.
If our 1 and 2 aren't the same, I will be upset.
Oh, Jake.
They're not going to be.
Our 1 and 2 are not the same. I'm curious where yours fall, because I think one of our 1 and 2 are going to be the same.
Right. Go ahead.
Our 2 are not the same. Number 2 for me is
Fantastic
Demon
Horror.
Slayer Infinity Castle.
Yeah,
Holy fuckaroonies, did I have a good time at the movies, even while autistic children behind me were speaking the whole fucking movie. I didn't even care, dude. And that's the thing. I said it earlier. It's not always about like demons. The thing that makes Demon Slayer good isn't its story. Not that his story's not good. It just does everything else in the anime genre at a fucking 10. And this movie went, actually, we're gonna make it an 11 for a whole movie. And I mean, if I was cheesing for the last 45 minutes of Superman, I was cheesing the whole Demon Slayer movie. 2.5 hours of just bombastic battles, top tier animation, music. You got the fucking villain's sad demon backstory that makes you cry. I mean, dude, Channing Tatum was there. It was awesome. My boy Zenitsu got his fight 1v1 in the first fucking one of these 3 movies. Dude, IMAX in the theater, music blaring, anime action. It was my second most anticipated movie of this year next to Superman, and it exceeded expectations. Demon Slayer, Kimetsu no Yaiba, Infinity Castle, Part 1.
Love that.
The Return of Akaza, I believe it's been dubbed.
Pretty good call considering I haven't seen it. That is not in your top 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was not in my top 2. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, sirree, Bob. What is your 2?
You could very easily guess which my 1 and 2 are. My number 2 is Sinners.
Then I'm going to stop you right there and just say my number 1 is Sinners.
Yeah, it was a good fucking movie, man.
Sinners.
In that movie, I had to like contain myself because I was like punching Tori and trying to talk to her in the theater because I was so excited watching it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know what? It could be my number 1. I don't know. I go back and forth. I really, 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 really enjoyed it, man. What a good movie. The music is actually perfect. The best music I've ever had in a movie experience for myself, to the point where like watching it at home doesn't do it justice for me because I'm not having the bass notes of guitars like rattling my body in the same
I'm glad
enjoyable
I saw
way.
it in theaters as well.
Huge deal. Well. I loved it. What do you mean that One Battle After Another is not on your list, dude? That is disturbing.
On my top 5. It's not even on my top.
That's my number 1. That's my number 1. What a great movie,
Don't get me wrong.
Man.
I knew One Battle After Another was on your list, and even though I really, really loved it, I was like, there are movies that we both didn't see that I also really, really loved this year, so I'm putting them on. But Sinners for me, it was one that, like I said earlier, that sometimes like with certain games, I needed to like let time pass and think. Like I saw Sinners, I really liked it. If you would have asked me that night though, do you think that'll be your favorite movie this year? I would have been like, maybe. But the more I thought about it, and the more I keep thinking about it, and I've even rewatched some of it.
I've watched it 4 times. I keep watching it at night.
It's so good. I mean, within the first couple days, I was like, you know what? This is a movie that I need to watch at least once a year. You know, in my life. And I think that's what gives it the title of being number 1 on my list, because it's one that I think it took something that already existed and made it its own. And everything they added to it is so unique that I just want to watch it again and again and feel those feelings over and over again.
Yeah, I loved it. But One Battle? Come on, man. One Battle is like, it's the best shot movie of the year. It has amazing music throughout. It gets Leo in a role that I enjoyed for the first time in a decade, where I think he should at least get nominated for Best Actor. It has the best 2 supporting actor roles of the year for me in Benicio del Toro and Sean Penn. Man, did I love that movie, dude. I watched it as soon as it came on streaming. As soon as I could rewatch it, I rewatched it. I loved it, man. How good is Leo in the first half of that movie? Yeah. How much did you like Benicio del Toro in that movie?
He makes me laugh. He makes me laugh a lot.
So good, man.
That's the thing. That
really
movie made me laugh so
Made me laugh
much.
a lot. It made me laugh on rewatch too. Paul Thomas Anderson, good director. I love that movie. Yeah. This is a great movie, man. Again, that's the one. Those 2, when I think back of like why they're my favorite, I was in the theater like blown away when we walked out. Yeah. You know what I mean? That experience where you're like,
an experience definitely makes it, you know.
And just wow, they blew me away, both of them, man. Sinners was great though.
I think if I didn't already know that was going to be on your list, it would be somewhere on my list. But I don't know. I really do like it a lot. I think I said my piece about it when we talked about it, and I just like these other ones.
Best Picture.
More.
I think it's got a chance, so I'm excited. We'll see.
All right.
Movies, people.
That's the movies. And
the movies are back.
Oh, yeah. Before we move on, did you have
what are we excited about?
That you were looking forward to?
Dude, are you shitting me?
There's a fuck ton. There's a fuck
ton.
I'm
the wrong guy to ask. I'm the wrong guy to ask.
Oh.
Do you know why?
Why? Because you want to see a bunch?
Because Dune 3 comes out this year, man.
That's why I didn't put Dune 3 on mine. We are in the year of
our Lord, Dune 3. The year of our Lord, Dune 3. If Dune 3 and Avengers Doomsday actually come out on the same day, like, what am I going to do?
It's a long day at the movie theaters is what I'm saying.
It's a long day at the movie theaters. I'm going to the IMAX for both.
You'd have to. It'd be a disservice to either.
Yeah, which isn't my home movie theater and isn't my home seats, but it'll
Doomsday
be worth it.
is also one of my,
Yeah, I'm obviously not. we'll see. They've got to build some more credibility with me.
Here's my reasons for Doomsday, though, being on my honorable mention or my most anticipated list. And it's not because the Marvel movies have been great since Endgame. But I just like the opportunity of we know they haven't been the best, so we got all the pieces to make it really good again. And I think it could be the potential bring back of the Marvel series. So that's why it's on there. I'm a superhero guy.
Dune 3, come on, the best director working right now.
I can't wait. Yeah,
Timmy Chalamet, we're getting a little villainy with him. He was villainy in Morty Supreme. I can't wait. Yeah. I'm actually trying not to get excited about it because it's obviously so far away. It's basically not even this year.
Yeah, it's a year from now. Yeah,
it's a year from now. Sooner movies we're excited about. What's the big one? What's the big one?
My number one that I picked, because I only picked two, is the Masters of the Universe, the He-Man live-action movie that's coming out. I'm hearing reports that people are liking this shit, and it's actually pretty good. And I'm like, let me see what people think are a decently pretty good He-Man live-action movie. I love He-Man. I love those cartoons. We were going to watch the new Netflix one that some people shit on. I think it's fucking awesome. He-Man's just cool. He-Man's just fucking cool. And I think if they do this movie right, I mean, it's a whole new fantasy genre of live-action movies that could be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So that was one. There was a bunch I saw it. I was like, I could say that. I could say that. I could say that. And I am excited for a lot of movies. But this Master of the Universe one is one that I'm just like, I'm so intrigued by it that I gotta see it.
I know you're ready for me to go off because I've got a list. I've just got to spit them out quick.
Go for it.
The fact that you're not talking about Project Hail Mary is despicable. That's despicable of you.
See, that one's coming out so soon.
Yeah, that's anticipatory. We're excited. We're going to review it on the channel. The people are going to love it. Okay.
We'll get there.
Wuthering Heights, Valentine's Day movie. I'm going to watch that. There's a new Dracula movie I'm excited for that is technically already released, not in North America. I'm excited for that. There's a werewolf movie by Robert Eggers. Comes out
at the end of the year too.
Werewolf, is it that far away?
Yeah, I think it's December.
I'm very excited for that one. I loved Nosferatu. You know that. Which would have been on my top 5. I technically saw it this year, but it came out in 2024. I can't believe, dude, The Odyssey is this year. Why are you not talking about this? Come on, man.
I didn't have a lot to say about that.
Come other than on, the trailer's so good.
I'm fucking pumped about The Odyssey. Don't get me wrong. I mean, if we're talking what my actual most excited might be, The Odyssey. But I don't have a lot to say about
I'm excited, though. I'm very excited. It's unfortunate that Dune 3 is going to come out the same year as it because... we're going to get no Dune 3 awards again, but that's okay. That's a lot of movies to be excited about, man. That's exciting.
It is exciting.
Exciting. That's it for movies. Moving on. Books. What's your number 5, brother?
What's my number 5?
I would like to state that you had a better reading year than me.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what my number 5 is. A very book that I just got yelled at about only seconds ago, but it's Project Hail Mary. Yeah. Project Hail Mary is my number 5 book.
What a good year that's your number 5.
What a fantastic little book. Holy shit.
I know.
One that I had not planned for. You just had told me to read it, and I was like, all right, we're reading it. And I was like, oh, this is solid. I'm super into this. This is just a pleasant... For a movie that's about the end of the world a little bit, or a book that's about the end of the world a little bit, it's so fun. It's just a good book. It's a feel-good book.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a feel-good movie, I think.
I can't wait. I think Ryan Gosling's going to crush.
That's why I didn't put it on my anticipated 2, because I knew I was going to be talking about it in some way.
So you lie to the people?
No.
I'm excited. I'm excited about it, man. It's gonna be good. And I reread that book this year as well, but I wasn't putting rereads on here. But even rereading, I had a great time. And I also reread that within like a year and a half of when I first read it, which is pretty, it was pretty damn good.
Yeah, it's not long. It's only like
my number 5. I don't know how you're gonna feel about this. Empire of the Dawn, my number 5 of the year.
Wow.
And when I think back on it...
I can't believe it made the list the way you roasted it the last episode.
Well, you know what? Because no matter what, I still had a great time reading it, which I know... I had a bad reading year, you have to remember. And I can't only put Sun Eater books on this list. So when I take out all the Sun Eater books, I had a good time reading this book. Did we like the end? No. But
not at all.
Was I, into the book and excited while reading it? Yes. And
very much so.
That's good enough to make a top 5 for me in a bad reading year where I did a ton of rereads. So, yeah, I think that's a fair number 5. We had a fun time reading it. The end wasn't what we wanted, but we enjoyed reading that book. That's fair to say.
I was the edge of my seat reading that book.
Until
the end,
until I fell off the edge.
Until the very end, I was like, what?
But it was good.
Yeah.
All right. What's your number 4? I don't even want to keep talking about
it. My number 4 for this books I read this year is Golden Sun, the second book in the Red Rising series.
Do you like Golden Sun more than Morningstar?
I did.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's another one of those that middle area, the darker book in some ways. It definitely ends darker. What a ride. I mean, the character development with Darrow and the other characters, the twist reveals of who people are or what people know. I mean, mixed with just the bombastic action, like the action scenes in Golden Sun are some of the best of the trilogy that I've read. I mean,
can't wait for you to continue.
They just do it bigger. They just do things that they did in the second book bigger in the other ones, which is still good, but it's like that first experience reading it was sick. And the ending literally made me feel sick. Like the way the book ended, I was like, oh, wow, like that hurt. Like, geez, holy fuck.
Yeah.
Like, talk about where Vampire, last 20 pages just takes a win right out of you. The last 20 pages of this book are just like, holy fuck. Like, jeez.
Yeah, another one of those ones where I remember where I was when I read it because it was so good.
Me too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Great book.
Yeah. So that's my number 4.
I can't wait for you to continue that series, and I might...
I know.
I don't know.
Iron Gold's right behind me. It's right behind me.
Yeah, I know. Eventually I'm going to reread those. I just think I'm trying to wait until Red God gets announced, until the last book in the series gets announced, and then I will do a reread. Yeah. My number 4, Dark Matter by Blake Crouch. I think we talked about this on the on the channel.
Yes.
It's in other years it probably doesn't make a top 5, but it's a good, fun book that you can read very quickly. It's only 340 pages or so. It's a little popcorny, a little potato chippy, but I read it on the beach and I had a great time reading it, dude.
Yeah.
I think...
Well, it's because of that book that you told me about Recursion.
Did you read Recursion?
Yeah, we talked about it, remember?
Okay, I don't remember, buddy. We talk about a lot of books. Yeah. I think Recursion's a little bit better than this one, but this is still good, man. This is one that I could recommend to somebody pretty confidently because it's just not huge, doesn't take a ton of investment, but it's a good story and it's fun and it makes you think a little bit, which I appreciate. I think he's a good writer, man. I'd like some more Blake Crouch in my life.
He writes differently. Like the way the experience I had reading Recursion, I was like, this is different. I have not read something quite like this.
I agree. I think he's unique.
Yeah, it almost made my top 5. Had we not read Project Hail Mary, it probably would have been on the list.
But they're different vibe than Project Hail Mary. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Project or just anywhere in general is more feel good optimism, and I think Blake Crouch is it's kind of like a Black Mirror episode. Those books, you know what I mean?
Agreed.
Yeah. They're really good.
Yeah,
he's good. I'd like some more from him.
Yeah. Same. Maybe I'll check that one out, especially because
it's good.
I love a book that's not super long.
It's a quick read that doesn't need a lot of backstory. It's just we're doing this, So, what's your number 3, brother?
My number 3 is Way of Kings. I finally got to Way of Kings this year.
What a crazy book year you had.
I read it very fast. Yeah, awesome. Another one that you can find in our archives of us talking about. Great fantasy, great world, great unique for a genre that has been derivative, and even like derivative to a point where like some things start derivatively, it grows into something new. This one just felt new from the beginning throughout. You know what I mean? I've never seen anything quite like being Bridgman, and like anything like that with our main character is just so unique. The way they fight in the Shattered Plains, I just was like, oh, this is, for a guy who's read a lot of fantasy books in my life, and a lot just this year, some that did feel a little derivative of each other, and some that got hurt because of that. This was a good fucking book, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's one of the best ever. I don't know what else to say. It's one of the best books ever.
The characters are cool. The side characters are fun to read. The twists and turns of events that happen in this specific book, great. Leaves breadcrumbs for the future.
I think you're going to love the third book. I think you're going to love the third book.
Can't wait to get to it.
You didn't like the second book as much, huh?
I'm not done with the second book.
Oh, okay.
That's why I didn't. Yeah, the ending of
the second book rocks.
I'm 600 pages in, and I'm liking what I read, but I didn't want to put it on a list if I didn't finish it.
I didn't know you didn't finich.
Yeah, I didn't finish it.
All right. My book 3. Look at this chunky bastard. Oh my God. Of War and Ruin, Ryan Cahill, Bound and the Broken, book 3.
Book 3,
I can't really talk about it. Because I also read it like.
Read it.
Yeah, and I read it like, I think I read it in April. That's a long time ago. Yeah, up until the next series that we'll be talking about, this was the only thing I read this year that I was like really happy about, man.
Yeah.
So this book was really freaking good, and
yeah, you were raving about that series when it was coming out. When the fourth one, it doesn't compare. You sent me a picture.
Yeah, I'm excited to read the fourth one. I'll get around to it eventually. But I had it. Look how big that bastard is.
Big boy. How many pages is that?
It's got to be 900. Has to be. Oh, it's 1,000. It's 1,000.
It looks bigger than 1,000, honestly.
It's 1,000. But it's it's good quality. The paper's good quality. This was a good book, man. I like this series. I've heard that the fourth one takes a small dip, but we'll see. The problem is I don't remember that much about this because I read it so long ago, but I know that I was really happy with it. And good author. I'm excited for more.
Yeah, he's not on my honorable mention of books I want to read this year, but that is a series I will be starting this year for sure. Faux show.
Roll on, roller coaster.
Okay, you want my number 2? You want my number 2 book of the year?
Mm-hmm.
I decided after heavy thinking, and I have reasons for this, and we'll get into them a little. But I chose Disquiet Gods, the 6th book in the Sun Eater series, as my number 1 book, or my number 2 book of the year, but my of my Sun Eater choices. Yeah, I think here's the thing. I think if 6 and 7 were one book, it would be the greatest fucking book ever. Like 7 is amazing. It's too soon for me to decide if I like it the most. It is really fucking good. But 6 and 7 could almost play together, kind of like 4 and 5 sort of do. But
okay.
And even as I was reading Disquiet Gods, I wasn't sure if it was gonna be as good as it was. You know what I mean? It started. It's many years again after.
That's enough. That's enough. That's enough.
Yep.
That's enough.
And you just don't know where the story's going anymore at this point. And it's like you kind of pick up somewhere newish. And once it got going, I was just like, this fucking book, man. I've said it 1,000 times. I'll say it 1,000 more until something tops it. It's got the best first act, roughly 30 chapters in a book this size, of anything I've ever seen. I mean, he could have just ended the book there, and I would have been like, that's a whole book. That's the story of a whole book that happened at the beginning of this one. Awesome. Right. Amazing. Holy shit, things happen in the beginning. And then it doesn't end, bro. Then it doesn't stop. There's like a little bit of a cool down, and then it has this final act that, or not, like if it's a 3-act structure, the second act has these great character moments and like, you learn more lore shit. But then it takes this series that you've been reading for 6 whole books by the end of the 6th book and goes, hey, you know everything you think you kind of know? You don't. And it's like, what? Like there's things that, and maybe not that you don't, but like it just adds this layer to being like, holy shit, there's more to this than I ever fucking thought there could be. And and the 7th book continues that and does it as well. But what the 6th book doesn't have to worry about that a 7th final book does have to worry about is it's wrapping a series. And I think that's what makes the 6th the best one of my read this year, because it ends unquestionably where it should be. You know what I mean? It's an ending because the series isn't done.
Okay, great. I love you and I love your reviews. I did take my headphones out for that because I don't want to know anything.
Wow.
Dude, you're talking about it and you're getting me hype, and I'm like, I don't want to know anything. You have me already as excited as you can get me for a book.
It's a good book.
It's a good book. I'm very excited. I'm very, very, very excited. I just don't want to know anything. And you deserve all the credit in the world, man, because you have done a great job of not spoiling a single thing for me. And I really appreciate it. But I'm so excited. But I had to take the headphones out. I was like, I don't even want to know when it's good or what parts are exciting or what it does. I don't want to know anything. Well, since we're on the topic, I am excited though. I've heard, obviously, you've been talking about that one for a while. I've heard that it's actually a lot of people's favorite book in the series. But while we're on the topic, I'm going to do a cop-out. And just like my favorite book series of all time, there will be a 1A and a 1B and not a number 2. And this is going to come as a shock. You'll never guess what they are. Wow, this guy, Christopher.
What?
Whoa, who would have guessed?
I would have never... I didn't even know you read those books. You read those books this year?
I don't have like a top 5 all time. It's hard because I do view The Wheel of Time as just like one book. But my God, these 2 books here, man, I just have not read anything in years that did to me what these have done to me. Not since The Wheel of Time, but I just have loved books that much. It's like reinvigorated reading for me this year, these 2 books, man. What else can we say about this guy before he just throws us a bone and says, hey, we were just like a thank you.
I will be your friend. I will come and hang out with you guys.
Yeah, I don't even need that. Just like a, hey, appreciate it. That's all we need from you, Christopher. We don't even need that. Just like a thumbs up to us. I'd be like, oh, thanks, bud.
Like and subscribe.
Come to a book signing. Come to a book signing in Pittsburgh. We'd like you to come somewhere closer to us. You know what I mean?
I won't give you a hug, but I want to.
Yeah, we'll shake your hand. Or something, or salute you, or something. I don't know, or bitch at you for killing Krim. You know what I mean? Something like that. Like, watch you kill Krim. Yeah, man. I mean, those are 2 of the best books I've ever read in my life. So it was a good December. Yeah. So I think I read. It was like the end of November and December.
Yeah,
I read those 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, good stuff. Please tell me your number 1 is about to be a Wheel of Time book.
Oh, it is. Yeah.
Oh.
Of course it is.
I need it to be known. This is how you and I have become the friends that we are. Because we were friends, and then you loved Wheel of Time, and I was like, this is gonna be my guy.
Now
this
he respects me. We are friends.
It's just
and now I got his
different.
respect.
It's just different that you love them. I'm like, man, this guy's got taste. Okay.
Oh, dude. Yeah. Of course.
Hit me with it, dude. I can't believe you're about to do this. This is so cool.
It's Fires of Heaven. It's the Fires of Heaven.
Fucking cool.
It's the 5th
that is
book
your
in
number
the Wheel
1.
of Time series.
How cool are you, dude?
Not only is it my number 1 of this year, it might be my new favorite book of all time. Like I love this book. I think this book, like, because some people think the 4th is like the best one of what I've read, and I'm like, I still love the 4th book. Don't get me wrong, dude. This fucking book. Perrin's not even in this book, and it's fucking amazing. You know what I mean?
Yep.
A whole awesome character line.
Buddy, you're
is
talking
written
to the
out
right
of the
guy.
Book, and
you're talking to the right guy.
It's my favorite book, dude. It's my favorite book in the series I've read, but it like superseded every other book I ever read when I read it, and it's still in memory. Like I listened to fucking what's his face tell me the story of it again, and I was like, yeah, that how I felt reading some of these things, like. Oh my God. Because, like, don't get me wrong, the 4th one, you learn so much, and I feel like it sets up a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
and
I think
all
the
the
4th
payoff
one...
of 4 is in this fucking
I
book,
think for
dude.
people, the reason the fourth one is so big is it's where it becomes its own series, in my opinion, of where like really.
Sure.
I think so, but yeah, the fifth one, oh my god, man.
Dude,
4
they
through
have
6
the
in
fucking
general.
civil war with the Aiel that are invading Kyrian. And that's like the middle of the book. You get this big epic battle and the book's not even close to being done. I was floored at all the character work, the way Jordan writes. I mean, Matt is a fucking, he just comes in and he's like, actually, I have the greatest minds of all the war heroes of all time. So how about we try this? And you're like, well, this beats the Matt that was a fucking dickhead the whole first book.
Yeah, he becomes way better.
Like, I love.
Yeah, he just becomes a much better character as time goes on.
They're great people, everyone.
I know.
I mean, what else happens? I mean, everybody's story is fucking awesome in this book. Nynaeve has the showdown in the fucking dream world with Birgitta and the dark bitch. What's her name? Oh fuck, I forgot her name, which sucks because I've been reading them again and they talk about her a lot. The spider.
I know who you're talking about. I just haven't read those names in 4 years.
Oh, they catch her with the fucking leash thing that they summon in the dream world because they utilize all the rules. So that's all happening. You know, Nynaeve's story is great. Elaine's story is great. Egwene's story is great.
Every character is good.
Perrin's not in it because Jordan was like, I can't put any more greatness into this book. I couldn't do it.
Yeah,
because it'd be too much, and it would be. And just when you think the book's even done, they're like, oh, by the way, Caemlyn, they're taken over by one of the other dark Radif, the one with the R. Might have killed the queen. I thought this guy was going to be a villain for books to come, and Rand's like, we're marching in there, we're gonna fucking kill these people.
Yeah, we're gonna end this.
Okay, all right.
Sure enough, Rand al'Thor.
And people die. Like, so many people die. And guess what, though? Most of those people come back because Rand uses fucking whatever fire so hard on this motherfucker that it turns back the weaves of time.
Balefire? Is that what it's called?
Balefire is what it is called.
It's been 4 years. It's still up there.
It's the fires of heaven. Don't even... Full spoilers on this fucking book because I can't talk about how much I love it without spoiling shit. Matt killing Couladin off fucking screen when I just couldn't wait to see this guy die, and the way that they were just like, he's actually nobody. We killed him off screen and Matt's gonna just remember it. I'm like, oh my god. Fires of Heaven. Number one book I read in February, and nothing. I read this before I read any of the Sun Eaters, and I have read astounding books this year. Have not forgotten this one.
Dude, that's awesome. That makes me so happy. I know. I have to reread them. I can't believe it's been 4 years. This will be 4 years since I read them.
I'm glad to be back into reading them. I'm glad I'm working through the 7th one right now, and it's just nice to be back. It's nice
hard
because
I do this all the time of like, which one's better, Sun Eater or that? And they're just different, man. They're just different. You know, it's impossible for me to pick one or the other. But Wheel of Time, it has a place in my heart. Matt becomes one of my favorite characters. Probably my second favorite character. He has, I can't wait to get to the last books, man. He has some scenes in there that are astounding.
Can't wait.
Yeah. What a book series, man. What a book series. I love it. And of course, there's some down moments that aren't as exciting, but there are 15 books. So yeah. That can happen. We've got to be a little patient, people.
I feel like I'm a little in like a slower portion right now, but like,
but it's also not the fastest paced book series ever, anyway. You know?
Yeah. And honestly, I've heard the slog is 7 through like 10, but I'd say that those are also more of the smaller ones for a bunch of big books.
You can read them very quickly, And then is Knife of Dreams number 11? Because I think that's Jordan's last one. That one's really good too, dude. I think
so. Yeah, I think it is.
I think that's book 11. Yeah, it is. And it's his last one. It's really good, dude. That's a really good one. Yeah, man. Yeah. I love it. It's my favorite book series of all time. It's my favorite piece of media of all time. So
it's really
pretty good.
It's really
pretty freaking good.
You can listen to many episodes of this very podcast and hear us jerking off Robert Jordan quite a bit. especially the first half of this year.
We'll be doing it again too in the future. I can't
soon,
wait.
Because my number one most anticipated read that I have set for me this year is A Memory of Light. I do intend to finish The Wheel of Time in the coming months.
I'll be impressed.
I aim to impress.
Yeah, I obviously will be finishing Sun Eater. I'm struggling to even think ahead after Sun Eater, but I think I want to read Memory, Sorrow, and Thorn this year. I think that's what it's called.
Okay.
I got the books for Christmas. By Tad Williams. Yeah, that's what the series is called. I got the books for Christmas, so that's the one that I think I'm gonna try to do this year. Yeah, man. Oh God, I can't even put a Wheel of Time book number one. You're just doing this to placate me. The joy I feel.
Can't wait till we get that. Yeah, we will definitely be. Those will be sitting right next to us. The first episode we record after we get them, they'll be our two guests on the show that night. Both are copies of The Eye of the World Special Edition.
Oh, I can't wait till we get those.
My other book I want to read, it's been on my list for a while. It's Stephen King's Fairy Tale. I've heard a lot of good things about it. People seem to like it. It's sitting on the van. I want to read it. I'm planning.
Have you ever read Stephen King?
No.
Yeah. I think it's one of those guys you either love or you don't.
Yeah.
Like there's very little middle ground. I read The Shining maybe 2 years ago. We didn't have this house yet. So at least I think it was 2 years ago. We weren't engaged. I know that either. So it's been a little while. I think he's just one of these guys. He's either for you or he's not,
I'm going to see if he's
prolific.
For me.
He's pretty prolific.
Yeah.
What else do I plan on reading this year? I got some more books. I'm going to read some Guy Gabriel Kay. I'm going to read Ken Follett. We're going to do a Lonesome Dove review this year. We're excited about that. Yeah, books will be read, buddy. Books will be read. One thing you need to know about this channel, books will be read.
Yeah,
books will be read.
Big plans.
We're gonna do Fallout as well. We're being just shows that we're reviewing. Fallout.
We have
lots of news.
Sure.
Listen, it's gonna be a good year. We're gonna keep the podcast rolling this year, baby.
We really are.
The cooking show's coming out this year.
2 episodes will be out next week.
Wow.
By the time this episode airs, this podcast episode, the cooking show will already have 2 episodes on the YouTube channel.
Wow, there we go, man.
So
we're trying, people. We're trying.
We're trying something.
We're excited.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all we got for this week then. This is our kickoff to the year. I mean, Jake said it well just there. I don't know if you want to shoot us off for the shitters before we say goodnight.
People, I say it every time. I just show up and babble. Chase works all week on this. He tries very hard. It would mean a lot to like and subscribe. It helps us. It keeps us going a little bit. Obviously, it feels good when people watch. If you want to comment, we would love that too. Every time somebody comments, we text each other with much excitement. Once again, we're very hopeful to at least get to 100 subscribers. Maybe in the next 6 months. That'd be lovely. At 100 subscribers, we're going to do a book giveaway or two. Yeah, what more is there to say, people? If you enjoyed us, we're going to be here for another year. We can't wait.
Got a big year to come. Big plans.
Check out the cooking show. Chase worked very hard on it.
We're going to have so much fun this is just the beginning. Just the beginning. All right, shitters. Good night. Sleep tight. Do not let the shitbugs bite. We'll see you throughout 2026.